Okay, Star Trek fans, this is part 2 of the NX Defiant, and I'm going to try to make this as short as possible. In my last video, part 1, is a little too long, but basically I've added now the flashers to this kit, and I got 1, 2 flashers, 3, 4, 5 on the other side, 6, and 1 at the bottom. So I've added like 6 flashers, and now I can say the flashers they don't light up as bright because I added so many in the series in the circuit, but I'm going to try to turn the flashers on right away so you can get a look at that one. And the switch is under here. I gotta be careful. Alright. And there's the flashers. They're red bulbs. And I like the way these two in the back came out. They're kind of flush with the plastic, so it has like a glowing effect. I'm gonna shut off the lights. And now you can see those flashers. So I have a total of 6. There's one on the other nacelle, and there's one underneath right there. It's a yellow one, a little bigger LED, just to give it some detail. Now I have the lights obviously turned off, but I'll show you this whole kit. If you go to part 1, you'll see I do a breakdown, but again, I don't want to make this too long. But let's go with, I guess she's going to power up. So I'll go with let's go with the sensor array and the front bouzards. So let's see. I'm learning the switch patterns. Believe it or not, it's a little tricky. Okay, those are the front windows. Actually, front windows. Bouzard sensor array on with flashers. Okay, then next let's power up the reactors for the warp drive. Actually, let's do the windows. So let's see. Turn that on. I'll go underneath and you'll see the windows. Front windows lit, mid windows lit. Now that switch turns on the mid windows. Hard to see. When I turn on the actual nacelles in the back, they light up the rest of the windows. So it's kind of like a combination. So let's light up the what I call the reactors. There they go. Reactors on. Okay, and in the previous video, I think these reactors or nuclear reactors, whatever reactor cores, obviously charge up the Defiant engines and also give the power to the weapons. So just think about Enterprise only has maybe, I'm speculating, but maybe 1 of these or maybe 2 of these reactors at the most. So you can see that the power that the ship had, was designed for, in the show. But anyway, now once that powers up, then I guess they can go into warp. Now I don't have impulse engines on this. That might be down the line. They go, I believe, right. I'll turn the light on real quick. I believe the impulse engines go about right, 1 here and 1 there. And it's kind of hard. That's where the 2 halves of this model meet, where the clamshell closes. All right, I'm going to shut off the lights again, bring up the nacelles, and there it is. Now, in my previous video, the battery was low. You only had this part lighting up. This part would not light up. Now I got a full lighting effect. So as you can see, I mean, this thing, and by the way, I had to drill tiny holes in this grid pattern. This was gray. And, if you watch my first video, this is really a Playmates toy, which I've kind of modified, into more of a model kit or a replica kit, I want to say. Lights and everything. But Okay, and I was such in a rush to put this thing together, I forgot there's a little plate that goes in the back here. but no big deal. I can take it apart again. Here's this side. I'll just spin it around slowly. I actually have tape holding the bottom part so it doesn't kind of fall because it does have batteries inside of it. And there's actually 3 9-volts and 2 AA's that lights this whole toy or kit. I want to, either way, it, originally was designed for a toy. And then there's 3 more AA's that actually came with the kit. And what happened was you would hit these buttons. I'll turn the light on again in the background. You would hit these 4 buttons and they give you sound, and the boozards would flash with the sensor array. But now I have it where it simulates the actual pulsar cannons. So I'm going to do that right now. And there's the cannons, and it's on my first video. You can see it. I mean, I have upper and lower pulse cannons, so it matches the sounds. It matches the sounds for the lasers. The boozards going on and off, I really didn't understand that. I don't think it did that in the original episodes. I believe that's cloaking, but this is the one. It'll keep firing. So if I shut the light off completely. Okay, we'll do that one more time just to get some video. So this thing, this baby's just lit up, man. This is it's almost like a Christmas tree now. In the original Defiant, this did not light up. It had like a white light on the bridge part. This is because the speakers under here and these 3 slots allow the sound to come out. And what I did was I put crystal clear and added a bulb in there, or maybe 2 bulbs. But it gives it some kind of effect. It didn't have to be just like the original Defiant. Just something that, to give it, I don't know, just more detailing or more details to it. I really like the way these 2 light up back here, these flashes. It's kind of like they had like a raised somewhat, I want to say like a pimple or a bump to simulate, lights. And what I did was I drilled a hole right in the center so the bulb sits inside of it. So it kind of glows a little more. But this is it. And now I'm going to go back underneath one more time. And you'll see the back windows lit up now with the yellow flasher. I'm going to turn this light on. Give it a little lighting in the background. Now you'll be able to see it. There's the yellow flasher. You'll see windows. Some of the windows I drilled out and some I didn't. And basically I put crystal clear for the windows, so it has like some kind of a, and now you can see more windows on this side as I go around. So I'm really happy with this kit. Basically, I'm not working on it for now. I'm too busy with work coming up. But if you want to post any comments, feel free. I don't know, at some point maybe I'll add a white light, a nice white light here. Or I might change these yellow bulbs to white. I don't know. I don't know. This is just not coming out maybe the way I wanted it to. But, the holes were there. And I had to do something. And I didn't want to cover them completely. But this is the NX Defiant from Deep Space Nine. And I'm really happy with the ending result. So, if you have any other, I don't know, models that you're looking at trying to get, Ertl puts one out like this. So Ertl, you'll be able to do probably a lot more. Again, this was a Playmates. Believe it or not, I got this real cheap. But of course, with the modifications and upgrades, this thing's probably worth, I don't know, at least at the moment. I put in, let's see, plus what I paid for it, probably like $70 now. And I don't think I would really want to sell it either way. But okay, well, signing off, and look for maybe another video. Who knows? There may be no end to this one. And then who knows? I might be working on something else. So signing off till next time.